Hey everyone, my name is Eddie Wang and welcome to another Jin video. Today we're going to talk about how to beat flash duckers or fuzzy guarders for these cases. As I have explained it to some of you, Jin game is a bit complex one because it forces three types of defense, three types of offense, and each one you will going to have to adapt for the best play, since Jin has the tools for it, but you have to constantly recognize which one is that your opponent is playing in order to defeat them at their own game. So we're going to talk about flash ducking today. Flash ducking is a behavior that Jin games forces against people that are constantly getting hit by CD4s or know that CD4s and wave dash mix-ups are coming. They will try at some point to flash duck it in order to block the low and then stand to block the 4-4-3. It's not an easy task. It's really not easy. While that Jin health sweep is seeable, but it still launches many people, and not everyone is used to flash duck these stuffs unless they play Jin on their regular basis, like my training partners does actually, Dark Slayer Smith, but he still gets hit by CD4 even on daily basis. So what I have found out lately is that since I can't really hit people with 4-4-3 because of the flash duck, it's almost impossible, especially from 4-4 Zen. If this hits, it's almost impossible to land this because they are always getting hit by this or they are not. But since they are able to flash duck, when they start to flash duck to block the CD4 and 4-4-3, this kind of tech becomes like out of the table. So the trick is to force them to duck for a long time so you can land the 4-4-3 during this period. So how do you do this? The trick is actually on CD4. You have to CD4, but it's not just a random CD4. You have to delay it to the max possible. If you max delay your CD4, your CD4 will not going to be I-20 anymore, and it starts going to be like I-23 or beyond, which is much equal or much slower than doing a 4-4-3. So when you do this, you will be able to launch people with 4-4-3 when coming out immediately out of Zen. You will be able to land them with this because they are expecting max delay at CD4. So until they're not expecting the max delay at CD4, which usually comes faster, right? Usually comes much faster. So you cancel this with a 4-4-3 and you are going to launch people trying to block the max delay at CD4. That is how the trick works, and this also conditions them into getting launched by this, although it's pretty much the same if they are trying to block the CD4 of the first frame. They are still going to get launched by the CD1 because it comes out like at the exact same frame, if not faster. That is the trick, and this is why I was wondering myself, how does me, Cherry Berry Mango, every other Jin player, like how for example is able to catch people with this a lot and he gets like really positive launches, and I use it to ask myself, why no one tried to flash duck him and block the CD4 and the 4-4-3? Why they are always like picking a side and staying there? It's because how likes to delay his CD4 to the max. So if you're trying to flash duck him to block the CD4, is you going to get launched by 4-4-3, and this makes Jin options safer, and it's 50-50, a little bit more dangerous, that people will try to hop kick or move after they getting hit by those a few times. So it's when this becomes like a deported launcher as we know of, that does 100 damage. Yep. So that is the video for today. It's really short, it doesn't take much to figure this out, so The lesson for today is practice your max delay at CD4s. Try to delay as much as you can, especially if you are having troubles with flash duckers. Try to delay your CD4 to the max, and when they start to think they can block the max delay at CD4, you can now launch them with 4-4-3 at will. And so the trick or the goal for the next few days is going to be practicing this. The goal, you're going to be practicing this in order to get a max delay at CD4, so that when they start to want to block the max delay at CD4, now you can do this, which is much faster, if not the exact same frame, and launch people trying to be a hero and flash that chin. So this forces people to pick a side and stay there, and make your life with wave dashing games a little bit more easier. See you guys in the next video.